and check engine light will come on. So check engine light is on, and Pontiac Grand Prix. It's a 2004 with a 3.8 liter engine. It has a check engine light on for P0455. It has to do with the evaporation, and the check engine light is on, and we smell fumes like vapors from the gas tank. I looked under the car and I found the problem I'd like to share with you. The evaporation has to do with the vapors that come out of the gas tank. They are temporarily stored into the canister, vapor canister, and then there's a pump that's pumping into the front via line, metal line, and then is a valve, a purge valve, and it purges into the engine as the engine starts. You might have heard it, that ticking noise, tick 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 noise. It purges as needed, and it pushes all the fumes out through the exhaust. And when the car stops, all the vapors are stored in the canister. At this point, it's a Lawrence leak, it's 455, and going under the car sometimes is not really visible, nothing is broken, but that doesn't mean it's nothing really broken. Sometimes a rubber hose is leaking, and sometimes it's a broken connection, just like the one I found here. So you gotta go under the car and trace the lines from the vapor canister, or the vapor canister may be in your engine sometime near, inside the fenders or somewhere into the engine. In this car, it's in the back of the car, and by following all the lines coming and going to the canister, I was able to find out the problem. So let me show you what I found under the car. So I'll put the car on the rims, and we're going to go under on the side where the gas tank is. That was the left side. So we're going to go under the car, and I'm going to show you what it looks like and how you should start looking from those things. Now you can see the filler tube, which is already rusted, and many times you will develop a small teeny hole, because it could be that one as well, but before we decide and change in the tube, there is the pump right next to it. That's the pump right there. If you follow the black hose arrows, they're both going tube, the filler tube, and the other one is going to the gas tank. So there is the gas tank here. On the top, it will be the canister. That black box over here, that over here is the canister. This is the hose that comes from the pump. This is another hose, goes to the fuel tank, and the third hose, which is the small one, the hose that comes out, this one here, that comes out of the canister and is going to the line where the filter is. You can see the gas filter and the lines that go to the front. The third line is the one that goes into the front of the car and pumps it into the exhaust where you start the engine, so the fumes go out. So when I try to get in here to look at the pipe, sure enough, look what it looks like. It looked like it was connected like the other two gas lines. The third line on the top, there it is, that's the line over there. That's broken. Look how rusted it is. So if you smell this one here, is fumes coming out. This is what the problem is. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use a temporary fix. I'm going to cut this. This, the same line goes right here. So I use a 13mm for now to release the filter and be able to access the line in the back. That's the line right here. So by lowering the filter, maybe I'm allowed to move it around a little bit, or maybe I have to release it from here so I can get this line out. I'm going to tap it with a rubber line into this fitting. I'm going to cut this as well till I get a new line that will fix my problem and get the car inspected. So this line is not a problem to buy, but is the other line going to the front, that one here that's rusted, and you cannot get that fitting in there, so that's what we have to work on with. Okay, so we're going to cut the line and tap. Okay, I pull the line down. There is no gas in here, so that's for the fumes only. And I'm going to use this pipe cutter. They're using it for plumbers to make a nice even cut. So I'm going to use that to cut and connect. The pipe is down, nice cut. I'm going to use the same tool to cut the plastic pipe, and then just find a temporary hose. It's only fumes going there, so it should be okay. Okay, the temporary repair is done. You can see here I cut the plastic pipe that comes from the tank, and I add the addition to it to connect to the pipe. So now they are connected. I will reset the check engine light and drive the car and let you know if I came up or that was the fixed. Okay, we fixed the code for the P0455, I believe it was, for leaking some fumes. I'm going to drive the car for a few miles to see what happens. Hopefully we fix the problem. Okay, no more check engine lights on. The guy was driven nearly 100, maybe more miles. Nothing on. No more smell like, or vapor smell like gasoline. It's taken care of. The car will pass inspection. Problem solved. Good luck to you guys.